I'm Lauren.
And I'm Amanda, and today we are going to be going over our 5-star book predictions. We haven't read any of these books yet, but we think that they will be 5 stars just based off their summary and or the author.
It was really fun to try and find books for this video because we don't often rate books 5 stars. So let's just get into the video.
My first one is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I did read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo last year, and that was a 5-star read for me. I also heard that this is a really good audiobook just because it's like mostly dialogue. Daisy Jones and the Six was a really popular band back in the day. They're just kind of like interviewing each member of the band and figuring out what happened and like why they broke up. It's kind of reminding me of like, what's that one? Like, so he going to say,
oh yeah,
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. That's I think how I always pictured it as well. My first book that I think could get 5 stars is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. This will be my first sci-fi read, so I do think it has potential since it's like a new genre, new experiences. I think the premise of this book is so good, and it reminds me a lot of the Passengers movie, which I absolutely loved. So it's about an astronaut who wakes up in space. He doesn't remember how he got there. He doesn't even remember his name. He finds that his 2 crewmates are dead, and it's kind of just him trying to figure out what happened and how to get home. This is the same author that wrote The Martian, which turned into a huge motion picture, so I do have high hopes for it. I do think it has the potential to get 5 stars, especially since it's a new genre for me.
So next for me is House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. Honestly, I think I'll give this one 5 stars just because Lauren gave it like what, 4.5
4.5, yeah.
I've heard really good things about this book. I've heard that it's wholesome, it's completely good vibes. I don't think I've read a book like this. I don't think I've read any wholesome books. But after reading A Court of Mist and Fury, I really loved A Found Family, so I'm super excited because I know this one has a found family in it as well.
So my next predicted 5-star read is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. I have yet to start the Throne of Glass series, but I've been itching to do so after finishing ACOTAR. Since it is a big time commitment, I'm kind of just like waiting to start it, but this is the second book in the series, and the reason why I picked this one is basing off of ACOTAR. You guys know I did not really love that first book, but then the second one blew my mind, so I think it's going to kind of be the same vibe where the first book is kind of just showing you the world and the characters, and then maybe the second one is where it picks up, so that's why I have this one. So I do think one of the books in the series will be 5 stars. I don't know if it will be this one, but that was just kind of
chose one.
Yeah, I was like, this one seems right, so I just picked up this one, but I am so excited to read the series.
So next is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, which is 2 different authors. I absolutely love Sand Honeymooners. That was probably one of my favorite romance books. So I'm hoping that I'll love this one just as much. I did read the synopsis, so I do know that it's childhood friends to lovers. Something goes down in this book and we're like trying to figure out what happened in their past that made them be like this.
So that is People Me on Vacation.
Yeah, and I heard that thing that happened is like really crazy. So hopefully it'll be a better version of People With Me on Vacation. I don't know.
My next one that I think I would give 5 stars is Demon King, the first book in the 7 Realms series. I actually saw someone recommend this on TikTok, and the way she was expressing her love for the series is really what sold me. Like, I honestly don't know too much about it, but the way she was explaining, like, the world building, the characters, the plot, it has me so excited. You know she's great at recommendations. If I think I am gonna give it a 5 star just based off of what she said, it has to be good, right?
I hope so.
I'm just hoping it's another fantasy series that I'm really going to love. If you've read it, please let me know down in the comments if you think it was a good series.
My next one is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. This is just self-explanatory. I love Colleen. Everything she writes is either like 4 to 5 stars for me personally. You know, it's something about like this mom who's been in jail and she hasn't had access to her daughter, and now she's trying to get custody of her daughter again. So that just sounds like one big heartbreak waiting to happen. So I'm sure it'll be great, and it will probably get a 5 star.
So my next 5-star prediction is Unwind by Neil Shusterman. And this one's pretty self-explanatory for me because I absolutely love the Scythe trilogy. There is 5 books in this series, I believe, so I know at least one of them is going to be 5 stars for me. I don't know too much about this plot, but that's exactly how I want to go into it. I love his writing, so I know it will not disappoint. So for our last one, we actually both picked this, but it is Some Kind of Perfect by Kristen Becker Ritchie. It's the last book in the Addicted/Calloway Sisters series.
It's gonna be an emotional ride.
It's gonna be an emotional ride.
We know that Every character has like their own
point of view.
I
think because a series is so long, you have so much time to like get attached to these characters,
yeah.
and the friendships and the relationships. So having it come to an end and like having this closure, I feel like is going to hurt, but also be like so beautiful. I definitely think this is going to be 5 stars.
No, yeah.
I think something about following all of their journeys and then seeing them all together one last time is just going to be heartbreaking, but I am so excited. Do you think you'll read it this year?
I don't know if I'll get that far.
Yeah,
I'll try to, but I don't know.
Definitely 5-star potential. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We're so interested in seeing if our predictions are correct. Leave us a comment down below what your 5-star book predictions are for this year.
We do post new videos every Wednesday and Friday, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye! What's that TikTok trend that's like, if I read this and find out that you guys are lying?
I don't think I've seen that.